this tragedy, as all of us have seen the reports unfolding. So we will just do just a brief update in terms of where we are. As far as where we are now in terms of the briefing, as indicated, here in the hospital, 37 people were admitted, 24 being patients from the community, from the surrounding communities who were affected by the fire, as we know, and 13 were also staff members who were also victims of this fire. Most of it, as you have seen, the area where people who were affected outside at the parking lot near the accident and emergency area where the explosion happened, and people suffered very severe burns. We are told that even for those who have survived, many of them have quite severe burns, so it's still a long way to go. Some of the other victims of this were diverted to other hospitals, and indeed we are very pleased that other surrounding hospitals also assisted, including private hospitals. So we'll still get a full tally of the number of patients who were taken by other hospitals. In terms of fatalities, as of yesterday, the report we had was that 10 people all in all had succumbed to this fire by yesterday. But the update which we are getting for today is that this number has risen to 15. 15 people now as of this morning. And we want to take this time to really pass our condolences to the families, the loved ones. We are informed that amongst the deceased are also children. So it's adults and children. It's indeed, at any time, it's really a bad thing to lose family members. But, it's even worse on the eve of Christmas and also on Christmas Day that so many people have passed away. 3 of those who have passed away, as we will indicate, are also staff members of the hospital. For those who are still recovering, we wish them speedy recovery. So far, 13 members of staff are amongst those who have suffered the injuries. So we will be following up together with our clinical management and the employee health and wellness unit to make sure that those who have been injured will be well looked after, also including not just for themselves, but also the welfare of their families. As I've already indicated, 3 of those who passed away are staff members of this hospital. Amongst them, it's a driver and 2 enrolled nurses who were severely burnt during this incident yesterday. Now, several staff members, as we said, have been affected, largely in the parking area. As we were walking, you would see that the parking area in front of the casualty was quite exposed to where the explosion happened, and that's why people who were either going towards their cars as the fire was coming, trying to rescue their cars, were the ones who were quite badly affected. Now, in as far as the hospital itself, the hospital remains functional. We'll say a little bit more about what is the future, but the hospital does remain functional. We do have patients in the hospital. At the current moment, there are 321 patients who are admitted in the hospital. Since the incident yesterday, there's been no new admissions so that the situation can be stabilized. So patients who are coming here, in the case of absolute emergency, they are attended to, but they are largely diverted. And we also appeal to members of the community who generally use this facility to use other clinics and hospitals in the surrounding until further notice, when the services which can be continued at this hospital can be well established. So for the current moment, most of the services are suspended, and we advise the surrounding community members to use adjacent facilities.